morning. Hello, I'm Mooney Starr with the Mark Martin Automotive Group. I'm glad you're watching our showcase show today. We've had a lot of people watching this show. We've had a lot of people call, a lot of interest. Let me tell you something. We're going to spend the next 30 minutes telling you a little bit about some of our pre-owned cars. But what I want to emphasize to you is where we're at and what we do. This is the Mark Martin Automotive Group, and we're today located at Mark Martin Ford at 1601 Batesville Boulevard. We're an hour and a half from anywhere. You get on Little Rock, you get on Highway 67, get off on 167, we're an hour and a half. If you're coming across from Jonesboro, come straight across through Cache, we're a little less than an hour and a half. Conway, come across 64, hour and a half. Mountain Home, come down through the hills, hour and a half. Doesn't matter where, and I promise you, I'm gonna make it worth your while, okay? Let me tell you what we specialize in. We've got a Ford store located right here. We got a Kia store located next door. We've got Mark Martin Chevrolet located in Melbourne, Arkansas. We've got Mark Martin Chevrolet Buick GMC that's located in Ash Flat, Arkansas. So we can sell pretty much whatever you need, but also pre-owned inventory. If you go to markmartinautomotive.com and check out our pre-owned inventory, we keep 125 cars at all times at this location. We keep 100 at Ash Flat at that location. We keep 100 at Melbourne. So we've got 325 to 350 cars at all times in inventory. All you got to do is go to markmartinautomotive.com and give us a try. Yes, I know some of the city stores keep 500, 600 cars. Well, let me tell you something. Here's what we're all about. We're all about taking care of you now before the sale, during the sale, and after the sale. I want to be your car dealer for life. And what we're going to do, if you're looking at a new car, we're going to win on your pre-owned trade-in. That's all, hands down, we're going to win. All we want is the opportunity, okay? We don't worry about what Kelly says, and everybody says, oh, Kelly Blue Book said this. If you call any phone number and try to get a hold of Kelly, you can't get a hold of her, she won't buy you. You call me, I'll tell you what it's worth, I'll write you a check, I'll do business with you, okay? That's the bottom line. We're here to do business. We're not about numbers. We're not interested in, oh, we got to meet this quota, meet this. We're not about quotas. We're about selling cars. We're not trying to sell everybody, okay? We're just trying to sell you. You're watching today, you're interested, listen to me. I'm going to sell you a car. When you get ready to trade your car, and we all go to the same auctions, we all give approximately the same for our cars, whether it be new cars or pre-owned. It all comes down to what we're giving you for yours. If you've got a car they're offering you $3 grand for, I'm allowed to give you $4,500. I'm not talking about a $200 winning. These billboards around says price match guarantee. I'm not going to price match guarantee. I'm going to win. So all I'm doing is asking for the opportunity. I'm your winner. Let's preview some of our pre-owned cars here today. All right, we're going to start with some of our pre-owned cars, and here's another thing that I always stress to you and tell you. We're noted for keeping hot rod trucks in stock, and we're also noted for keeping jacked up and pretty trucks, okay? We've got hot rod cars, and we got pretty trucks at all times. Right here is a 2014 Chevy Silverado LT package with a 3-inch lift with brand new set of 22 tires and wheels on it, okay? No miles on them, we've just put them on, we just put the lift. This truck has got 12,000 miles on it. It's a 12,000 mile truck, it's a 4-wheel drive. It's a dark graphite, looks black, but it's actually a real dark gray. I'm gonna sell you this truck right here for $39,995. $39,995 for a brand new truck that's already had about $4,500 spent on it. Compare apples for apples, shop around, try to beat my deal, then bring yours in. I'm going to give you too much for yours, I promise you. Super nice truck. We're going to move on to the next, but that's a pretty truck and it won't last long. But we're talking about pretty trucks. Let me tell you what we got right here. Not only a pretty truck, we got a show dog, okay? This is what a car dealer says, man, that's a show dog. This truck has got a 7-inch lift, 2014 with a Predator package, Silverado LT, blood red, with a 7-inch lift, chrome wheels, Cooper tires on it, got the fender flares, got all the equipment, red with dark interior. This truck has 12,000 miles on it. Got the chrome step bars, chrome pinstripe, bug shield, you name it, it's got it. You talking about a showstopper, you've got one right here. I'll sell you this truck for $43,995. You go buy the truck new, you're gonna spend 42 or $3 grand, and then there's $7,000 been spent. I'm giving you the $7 grand. That's right, $43,995 for this 2014 Chevy Silverado with a Predator package for only $43,995. So we're going to move on to our next rig, but let me tell you something. That is a beautiful, beautiful truck. Got a rough country suspension, drives perfect. You can't fault that truck. We've got a super nice little SUV right here. This is a 2013 Kia Sorento EX. You'll say, well, I can buy a new one. No, you can't buy an EX. This is a hard loaded rig. It's got the chrome wheels, sitting on a brand new set of tires. This rig's got 29,000 miles. We sold it brand new, we trade back for it. So we're not gonna put one out here with 29,000 miles on it with tires. So we put a brand new set of tires on it. It's got the leather, it's got the glass roof, it's got all the equipment with 29,000 for $24,995. It's a $35,000 rig new, 1 year old. Let the first guy take the hickey, $24,995 for this 13 Sorento EX with a glass roof, chrome wheels, hard loaded. We're gonna move on, and I'm gonna mention to you, I don't have them in any order. I got all kinds of shapes and sizes and forms. If you want a super nice little small SUV, this is a 2011 Nissan Juke, the best one they make, hard loaded, aluminum wheels, sunroof, spoiler, leather, not a cloth one. Yeah, you say, I can buy one of these cheaper. You can't a plain one. You can't one of these hard loaded. This is a super nice little SUV. It's got 54,000 miles for $17,995. $17,995, pearl white, tinted out windows, super nice little car for $17,995. We're gonna move on to our next rig, but that's a real nice little Juke. SL package, hard loaded with all the equipment. Well, here's Kia's version, a little bit bigger than that. This is a 2011 Kia Sportage. 2011 Sportage, not a hubcap rig again. It's got the hard wheels, got the roof rack, super nice little rig with 52,000 miles on this little Sportage, $15,995. That's right, you're looking for some cheaper rigs, cheaper SUV? Right here's one for $15,995 for a 2011 Sportage. It's got 50,000 miles, it's super nice, super clean, nothing wrong. We can get you in this rig for under $350 a month. So we're gonna move on to our next rig, but this rig is a super nice little rig right here for $15,995. Well, I told you we always got these jacked up trucks and hot rod cars. We always carry the prettiest Jeeps in town and the prettiest Jeeps around, okay? Right here is an 09 Wrangler Sahara package, 4-door with a 3-inch lift, XD monster wheels on it, mud grabber tires, super nice. It is an automatic. It's got 60,000 miles, a local trade-in. It's got the lift off top. It's got all the equipment, $29,995. You take this Jeep right here, it's got about $4,000 worth of extras on it. We're gonna throw them in for free. If you know what, I tell people Toyota Tacoma and Jeep Wranglers are the best resale in the business. You buy this rig right here, you drive it 3 years, you're not gonna lose 2 or 3 grand. These rigs resale. If you go somewhere and they say, well, it's not worth that, bring it back to me. I'm your buyer. I'm the best buyer around on Jeeps because I know how good they sell. But this is a Sahara Unlimited, the best they make, right here for $29,995. So we're gonna move on. If that's not what you're looking for, check out this Mac Daddy right here. This is a 2013 model Jeep Wrangler with only 10,000 miles, okay? Same way, it's got the lift, it's got the tires and wheels, it's got the hidden winch in the front, it's got a different package on it, it's got a star in the hood and also in the seats. Super nice Jeep Wrangler right here. 10 model with only it's a 13 model, but it only has 10,000 miles, okay? For $34,995. $34,995 for a 2013 with all kinds of extras. It's got the covers on the lights, it's got the grill on the front. There's a lot of extras on this rig. I dare to compare, because you go buy this Jeep, most people's gonna ask you 32, 33 grand just for the Jeep, not counting the $4,000 to $5,000 worth of extras. So we're gonna move on to our next one, but this is a super nice little rig right here with all the equipment on it. Check out this little 2-door here. Those might have been out of your price range. We're gonna move down. We just traded for this. This is an 07 Wrangler X with about a 5-inch lift. Got the big bumper on the front with the fog lights. It's got the XD wheels and tires on the side. It's got the lift. It's got tinted windows. It's got all the equipment on it. Listen to them. Are you listening? $21,995. $21,995 for this little show dog Jeep. It's got the extended fenders on it. I promise you, you can't find a Jeep for around 20 grand this kind of looks. Doesn't matter where you go with it, best looking Jeep around for $21,995. It won't last long. Give us a call if you're hunting a Jeep. We're gonna move on to our next car. This is a 2013 Kia Rio EX. This Kia Rio EX only has 9,000 miles on it. Just broke in, little automatic car. It's got the stripe package on it, super nice hatchback. Gonna get you 35 plus depending on how you drive. I don't like to say, hey, these get this X amount of mileage because everyone drives different. But it's gonna get 32 to 35, even higher if you drive right. We had one lady that took one to California, sent us a picture. She was getting 42 miles a gallon. So it depends on how you drive. But this little old rig right here, I'm going to say for $14,995. $14,995. It's got 9,000 miles on it, and it is absolutely brand new. Okay, brand new rig. Somebody else took that $3,000 to $4,000 hit. I'm going to say this rig today for $14,995. We're going to move on to our next rig. Is a rare piece, hard to find if you're looking for an SUV. This is a 2010 Lincoln MKT. Okay, it's got quad seating in it, so it's got buckets in the front, it's got buckets in the rear, then it's got third row seating. It has a panoramic glass roof. It's got DVDs in the headrest. It's got navigation. It's a full Lincoln equipment, got all the equipment. Here's the main thing I want to tell you. I've got all the service records. It's got a great story behind it. Little old lady type car, 38,000 miles. 38,000 miles for this car right here. It's a 2010 4-year-old. So they hadn't put any miles on it. This rig is $27,995. $27,995. Just to make sure you're listening to us and you're watching us, the first person that comes in with $25,200 takes it home. $25,200. I got it on sale. I'm marking it down. I'm getting your attention. All right? It's worth it today for you sitting there watching us on TV. Give us a call right here at Mark Martin Ford, which is 870-793-4461, or go to that World Wide Web at www.markmartinautomotive.com. This car won't last. A 30,000 mile MKT. First of all, you're not going to find one. You're going to find one with 60, 70,000. But when you do, you won't find one for that amount of money. We're going to move on to our next car, which is another odd piece and a rare piece. And you say, man, I thought that you're at a Ford store. You're at a Ford store, but we're also in the car business. What I mean by that, we carry all makes and models. This is a 2012 Infiniti FX50S. It's got the sport package. It's got all the gear. It's got sunroof. It's got navigation. Let me tell you what else we got. We got a V8. It's got a V8. It's got all the power. It's a 30,000 mile rig. This rig new's about 70 something grand, okay? I'm going to say this rig today for $43,995. $43,995 for the prettiest car on the road. It's got the powder coated look wheels, all the emblems powder coated, black on black with the roof, all the equipment, super nice rig for $43,995. So if you're looking for riding around in style in a super nice car, this is the car. We're going to move on to our next, but that rig is super nice. I told you I don't have any kind of order. You say, what is that guy doing putting a big van in there? Well, let me tell you something. These vans are hard to find, and they're getting even harder to find. Whether you've got a civic organization, whether it's your church group, whatever it is, I got a 12-passenger 2011 model with 42,000 miles. It's got all the seating, it's got all the glass around it with tinted windows, and I'll tell you this, these vans are getting hard to find. Church groups are always looking for them. I'll say this van for $17,995. $17,995, sitting on a brand new set of tires, been through a shop, super clean van. Very rare, not everybody's hunting one of these. No, you're not gonna, oh, I want one of them vans. That's not what everybody's hunting. But if you're hunting one, they're hard to find, we got it. So we're gonna move on to our next rig, but that's a super nice little rig for $17,995. Well, we're moving up here to a 2013 Escape. And you'll say, well, I've seen new ones. Back again. Check the equipment, apples for apples, oranges for oranges. I always preach to you. You give me a chance and I'm not gonna get beat, but compare apples for apples. This is an SEL. Black with aluminum wheels, with leather interior. It's got all the equipment, got 20,000 miles for $23,995. This is a $30,000 rig, brand new. I'm selling it to you today with 20,000 miles for $23,995. It's a 2013 Escape SEL, hard loaded, all the equipment. I dare to compare. Super nice little rig. We're gonna move on to our next, which is gonna be a little Chrysler product. And I'll stress to you again, we carry all makes, all models. We're not just a Ford store, we're in the car business. It doesn't matter what you're looking for, we're gonna carry it. If we don't have it, we're gonna get it for you. This is a 2013 Chrysler 200LX. Beautiful powder blue, I call it a baby blue. Not a hubcap car again. It's got the hard wheels, dark interior, automatic car, got the equipment. This little car is gonna get the 30 mile to the gallon range. It's only got 21,000 miles on this little car. I'll sell it to you today for $15,995. You shop around, most people will be hitting you $18,995. Then they're gonna try to steal your trade. Well, I'm gonna sell you my car for $15,995 and give you all the money for your trade. So all I'm asking is the opportunity. Super nice little car, Chrysler 200 LX, all the equipment, not a cheater car, not a little plain car that a rental company's got with hubcaps, hard wheels, super nice car. We're gonna move on to our next. But that's a nice little car. This next car's got all the looks in the world. A 2014. Yeah, 2014, current year model. This is a Chevy Cruze with 2,000 miles. You heard me right, 2,000 miles. Also, this has got the RS package. It's an LT with the RS package, which consists of the hard wheels, leather interior, sunroof, spoiler, all the equipment. You go buy this car new, you're gonna spend you around 24 grand to 26 grand. That's about what a new RS costs with all the equipment on it. I'm gonna say this little car right here, $19,995. $19,995 for 2,000 miles. It's not even broke in, it's literally brand new. It's got all the color, it's blood red, brand new type car with only 2,000 miles for $19,995. So we're gonna move on to our next one, but that car can't last. Why buy new when you can save that 5 grand? Save 4 grand. You can do it right there. Here's another little Cruze. These cars getting to 30 miles a gallon. They're good sellers, people like them. This is gonna be a little 2014 also with 20,000 miles. Same way, not the little base cheater cars. Got the hard wheels. This one has cloth. Nice little car, $18,995. $18,995. If you don't want to be flashy, you don't want a bright red one, you're a little bit more of a conservative person, this is the car for you. Silver, dark inside, but go ahead and get that 35 miles per gallon. We can get you in this car in the mid 300 payments. That's what you're looking for. Nothing down, $300 a month. This is the car for you. So we're going to move on to our next. We're going back to another bad boy. This is going to be a big, bad beast truck right here. Diesel. And you know these diesels are hard to find because we've had them on here, and as soon as we put them on, they're the first ones that go. This is a 2013 F250 Super Duty XLT diesel with about a 6-inch lift. This truck's got 30,000 miles on it. It's got the fender flares. It's got black wheels, brand new set of tires, got the running boards, got all the equipment, fold down armrest, automatic. This truck is $43,995. $43,995 for a $55,000 truck that's 1 year old, okay? 30,000 miles, got the lift, got the rough country lift on it. It's got a good suspension, drives absolutely perfect, super nice rig for $43,995 for a 2013 F250 XLT diesel. We're gonna move on to our next rig, but let me tell you something. Super, super nice rig right there. Can't last, none of them around. Check us out right there on that truck if you're a diesel man. How about this? This is a 09 Buick LaCrosse. 2009 Buick LaCrosse. These big cars are hard to find. If you're a big car customer, this is the car for you. The reason I tell you that, it's an 09 with only 60,000 miles. A trade-in with 60,000 miles. You know how most people put 20, 25,000 miles a year on a car. So this car is just broke in with 65,000 miles. It's $13,995, okay? $13,995 for a car such as this. But just to get your attention again, every once in a while I like to throw something in there to make sure you're listening to me. $11,800, okay? $11,800 for this 09 Buick LaCrosse. It's got the hard wheels. It's burgundy with tan interior, super nice car. And if you've ever drove a Buick, you know what they're all about. Super nice car. This car is going to get around 30 miles a gallon, even a big car. They get great fuel mileage. So this is a bargain today at $11,800. So we're going to move on to our next car, but that's a super, super nice little car. This is going to be a 2014 Ford Fusion SE with 4,000 miles. I've got some cars here with single-digit miles that are just like new. This car's got 4,000 miles. Once again, not a cheater car. It's got the hard wheels, got all the equipment in it. I'll sell this car for $22,995. $22,995 for a 2014 with 4,000 miles. It's a sunset orange, which is a very different color, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's pretty rare too. You won't see a lot of them. Everybody's got a white one or silver one or a black one. You'll be one of the few around. Super nice rig for $22,995. So we're going to move on to our next car, which is a 2014 Chevy Malibu LTZ. Okay, this is an LTZ car. It's not going to be a base car. It's going to be a hard loaded car. Leather, got the wheels, LTZ with 6,000 miles on it. This is a 14 model with 6,000 miles. I'll say this car for $24,995. $24,995 for a 2014 LTZ Chevy Malibu. Okay? Yeah, you can find base cars cheaper. You can find plain cars cheaper, but you can't find these kind of cars any cheaper. Not an LTZ car. Give us a chance if you're looking for a car. Super nice car, great fuel mileage. we're gonna move on, but it's got dark interior, it's got leather in it, it's a hard loaded car. We're gonna move on the LTZ, and that's gonna be all the cars I'm gonna preview for you today. But I tell you what I wanna tell you about, and I wanna stress to you that I can't stress to you nuts. I can't stress enough to you that I just want the opportunity, okay? That's all I'm asking for. A car buying experience is very expensive. These cars anymore are about what houses used to cost, okay? Everybody knows that. Nobody, when they dread it, they hate hunting a car. They think car dealers are all this, all that. Let me tell you what we're all about here. We're good country people. We're country boys that's just selling cars. I've been in the car business for 38 years, so I think that I know a little bit about it. All of my people are with me. My manager's been with me. I'm not about like I call city slicking, where if you're not putting up the numbers, you're fired. You're fired, the next guy comes in. That's not what we're all about. All of our people's been with us for a long time. I stress about Doug Miller. He's been at the Chevy store at Melbourne. We've owned it since '07. He's been there about 20-something years. Vic Davison's at Ash Flat. He's been with the Mark Martin Automotive Group since we started in '04. Jeff Salasco's been at the Kia store since it was open in 2010. Robbie Howard's been here 6 or 7 years. I'm not about numbers. I don't care how many we sell as long as we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, and that's selling cars and taking care of our customers. And that's what we're all about. The next thing we're all about is we're going to give you more for a car. We know what used cars are worth. We go to auctions 2 and 3 days a week. We have for 30 years. We keep up with the market. We're not these guys that run get a Kelly Blue Book or an NA or a Black Book or all those books. We don't need those books. We go off our gut feeling. We go off of market value. So that's all I'm asking you to do. If you give us a chance, I promise you're going to say, by George, they done what they was talking about. We're going to give you more for your trade. So once again, it doesn't matter what you're looking for. We carry all makes and models at all stores, whether it be Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Infinitis, Cadillacs, Lex, I don't care. We're going to stock it because not everybody likes one brand. Everybody wants something. So we normally have got what you're looking for. And if we don't, we'll find it. So all I'm asking for you is give us a try. Go to markmartinautomotive.com. All of our locations are located on there. Give us the opportunity to serve you. That's what we're asking for, okay? And one other thing I want to mention to you, as we always talk about in the country, you've heard your grandparents or you've heard somebody down the line telling you that eggs are cheap in the country. Just remember, eggs are cheaper in the country. Same way with cars. Thanks again for watching the Mark and Martin Automotive Showcase.